An army like a storm, everything. The battle ended as God had spoken.
These videos are cinematic retellings of the Bible. They aim to inspire and educate. Viewer discretion is advised.
He hid from an enemy that stole everything. A voice found him where fear had hidden him.
You are chosen, not by strength, but by the one who calls.
Faith begins when the impossible burns before your eyes.
He chose to believe beyond his fear. Before victory, he had to tear down what stood before God. God reduced the numbers to reveal his power.
The night whispered fear, but faith refused to sleep.
Even in dreams, fear spoke of defeat. God revealed victory through the enemy's own fear. His fear turned into fire. 300 men chosen not for strength, but for faith. They carried not swords, but light. They moved like shadows around the enemy. The silence shattered in a single moment. Light broke the darkness, and fear took over. They turned against each other in terror. The mighty collapsed without a single strike. Faith turned into action.
They chased beyond exhaustion.
The rulers began to fear. One who feared now stood before kings. The battle ended as God had spoken. Victory belonged to men. The storm passed, leaving silence. He was never strong, only willing. Faith turned weakness into victory.
Victory leaves echoes long after the battle ends.
The people came, seeking a king. They saw a hero and wanted a ruler.
I will not rule. The Lord will.
But even faith can be tested. What began in faith slowly changed. They bowed not to God, but to what was made.
The man who once feared now forgot.
And heaven grew silent. Even the chosen can lose their way. What he built began to replace the truth. Days passed, but something was lost.
A new generation's learned the wrong story. They forgot who truly saved them.
Time revealed the cost.
He finished, but not without scars. After him, the people turned further away.
What begins wrong repeats. The truth was buried slowly. The truth was buried slowly. Remember where it all began. They knew the ritual, but not the truth.
They prayed, but nothing answered.
Once he heard the voice.
Now, there was only silence.
It started with fear. He was hiding when he was called. You are chosen. He chose to believe. What would you choose? It begins again. Choose wisely.
Some choices never leave you.
The past stays in your hands. And the future waits. Darkness is always near, but light still remains. You choose every day. So what will you do? Faith or fear? Choose wisely. Watch again and see differently. It starts with you. Every story continues. It begins again.
The stories of the Bible continue. Subscribe to Holy Chronicles for more.